Who saw this coming? So I was about to get a little bit of sleep before waking up and feeding the little one when someone posted on the Discord, Highguard is permanently shutting down on the 12th of March.
What?
Matt?
What is going on?
I'm more shocked that it's actually lasted this long. Now, I predicted on the streams and I did a video before. I said 3 weeks. So this game has lasted a lot longer than I thought it would. But it's just so funny that the last game of the showing at the Game Awards, day and age of AI and live service, this just looked like the most soulless piece of work we have seen in a while. This was labeled the Concord 2 and it's lasted longer than Concord. It is now going offline. I think this is just hilarious because, well, I think a lot of us have been saying for ages, why do developers not listen to gamers when we say we don't want this, when we say we don't want live service after live service? Highguard developer Wildlight Entertainment has confirmed its failed live service shooter shall be shut down and taken offline permanently next week on the 12th of March 2026. After attracting a large player base on release day, for like 10 minutes, users quickly fell off and the number of updates and bonus modes failed to bring many players back. As such, the game will no longer be playable past the 12th of March. In a social media statement, the development team said, despite the passion and hard work of our team, we have not been able to build a sustainable player base to support the game long term. Servers will remain online until March 12th. We hope you jump in with us one more time to show your support and get those final great matches in while we can. Wow, this is freaking insane. There will be one final update launching either today or tomorrow that adds another playable character, skill trees, a new weapon, and account level progression. And you've got about 9 days to get the most out of this. Presumably, these are all content additions that the developer was planning for the future, but it's making it available now so they can still be experienced. It then concludes, from all of us at Wildlight, thank you for playing, for supporting us, and for being part of Highguard's story. And it released on the 26th of Jan, and so if it lasted 46 days. Wow. This is so funny because everyone saw this coming. Everyone saw this coming. I think they knew on day one that this game was going to be shut down. I did a video on it. And literally, I'm not the biggest multiplayer fan. And it was just from the get-go, I said they shouldn't release the game. But they probably had nothing to lose by releasing the game. Because all of that backlash, they probably pulled. And I assume there was supposed to be a lot more marketing. If you remember, as soon as that Game Awards ended, there was next to no marketing for this game. So I very, very strongly think that all the marketing that was planned and probably was about to be paid was cut and thought, you know what, don't even bother. Let's just release the game. We'll do one little update on X to say the game's coming out and then we'll just hope for the best. And it didn't really help. Literally, it did not help from day one. It got negative reviews on Steam. As of right now, there's 305 players playing right now, which is... Let's go to the max. It literally just fell off a cliff. So on the Monday, it had 97,000 players. And then literally by Tuesday, it had, the next day it had 39,000, then 19,000, then 12,000 on the Thursday, 11,000. It went up a little bit on the weekend, obviously. And then it just continued to drop literally. And now it's at 305 players. I know they said, they didn't need a large player count to keep this game alive, but that was obviously corporate talk to try and be like, no, we're good. We don't need a big number. But I think they need more than 305 players to play this game. And hopefully we're going to a point in gaming. And to be honest, this year in gaming, we've got some incredible freaking games coming out. I'm enjoying Resident Evil Requiem. I cannot wait for Crimson Desert, and a massive single-player game that was supposed to be an MMO originally. Hopefully now companies are going to realize that there are too many live service games out there. Unless you're going to do something different like Ark Raiders or something out of the ordinary. Even Battlefield has been slacking with the content they've been bringing out, and they're struggling. And there's just so many live service games, so you got to forget about that. Sony have to forget about that. Obviously with Concord, You know what? Marathon's coming out soon. That is a paid game. What does that say about Marathon? Like, that is going to be a tough one because people have said the gunplay's pretty good. I'm not going to buy it because if it had a single player campaign, I probably would have bought it because I actually like the art style, the shooting, the gunplay looks really tight, but there's no campaign. I'm not going to buy it. What's the point when if I am going to go buy it, if I am going to play a live service game, I've got many other ones. I've got Battlefield 6 if I'm going to get back to. I won't. I'm going to Arc Raiders. I haven't played in a long time because there's just so many better single player experiences to play. But who would have thought that Highguard would have lasted this? I think a lot of us thought it would have been dead. I said 3 weeks. So it has lasted a lot longer than 3 weeks. But wow, this is, if there was physical copies going, if there was a release for physical, then you just know they will be going on eBay right now. But what do you think about Highguard? What do you think about this announcement? And are you surprised it's lasted this long? Do you think companies are going to start changing their ways? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let me know.